Welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage, and today I have another, headlight restoration kit. This one, though, is from Sylvania. Oh, Sylvania. We'll go with that. Exclusive UV block clear coat. This one should look pretty good. It's got a lifetime warranty. Light output in beam pattern restored, except I'm doing it on a tail light. Does that also count? Got a little flap here for the benefits. Provides safer nighttime driving, increases visibility by removing haze, restores light output and beam pattern, improves appearance and value of car. Ooh, hey, this is going to make the car more expensive when you, sell it. UV block coating protects against future hazing. Oh, that would be nice. So let's see. What's this thing have? Restore clarity and vision to your headlights in 3 easy steps. Surface activator, sand and polish, finish, and seal with UV block clear coat application. Cool. And there was also one other thing that it said here. 3-time award-winning product. So I had to try it. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but I totally, I use totally a lot, eh? Let's pour everything out here and see what we got. So there we go. Poured everything out. Wow. Really, you couldn't do any better with a glove than this. What is this going to fit? A giant? Like, look at this. Ha! That's insane. I'll use a better glove than that. Thank you very much. And it's got one of these. What are these? What? This is just like one of those blue cut towels for your garage. All right. This is, I guess, paper towel. Paper towel. Clarifying compound. Okay. Step 1. That's step 3. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Let's keep them in order now. There we go. Don't you fall. And we have some sandpaper. We got 1,000. Very nice. 200. Whoa. 2,000. And a 400. So I'm guessing I'm going to start with a 400, and then 1,000, and then a 2,000. I already read the instructions, so I kind of know what to do. And, well, you can just follow along. I'm not big on instructions anyways, but I am trying to do this the way the kit tells me to. So, what do I got to do first? I think I got to surface preparation on this, tail light. It's not a headlight. It's a tail light. So let me move some of this out of the way and we'll get on our way. So what I'm supposed to do here is to use the surface activator. It cleans and also softens up the lens a bit. So we're gonna see how well it works. We're supposed to let it sit on here for like 30 seconds and then wash it off with water. And I don't have water. Darn. So it's been about 30 seconds, maybe more. So I'm going to actually wash it off by just spraying water on it and wiping it off. And hopefully that will work. That's why I put down some rags underneath. Smart. Well, at least I hope it was smart. And by the way, this is a tail lens from a Subaru. If you haven't noticed yet or seen one before, this is a tail lens from a 2006 Subaru Forester. Okay, now I gotta let that dry, I think. So we did step 1, now we're gonna do step 2. And that is, we're going to start sanding it with the 400 sandpaper. 400, And you got to fully wet this in step 2. So I'm going to fully get her wet. She's pretty wet now. Get the sandpaper wet, and I'm going to start sanding it. You're going to see that in fast speed because I don't want to make this video too long. So there we go. 5 minutes of sanding wasn't that bad, was it? Whew, tired me out. I'm even out of shape trying to sand things. So I'm just going to wipe off the headlight. And we're going to let her sit for a minute. They do recommend 5 minutes sanding with each sandpaper. So that's what I did on this one. We're going to let it dry and then take a better look at it. So I let her dry. You can see I pretty well got her foggy all over the headlight. Oh, sorry, this is a tail light. I just used it because, you know, it's broken. It's winter here. I wasn't crawling out to one of my vehicles in the field to grab a tail light. Not a chance. The snow is 2.5 to 3 feet deep after we got another half foot yesterday. So I'm not doing that. So I had a tail light lying around, so I'm using this. But she is quite foggy now. And next, we are to use the 1000 on it. So let me get started on the 1000. I'll sand it, and we'll come back to that. You can watch that speeded up awesome. And there we are with this one all cleaned off. Well, I'm cleaning it off. There we go. Ooh. And we will come back in a minute or two after this one's dried and see how this one looks now. So after this one's now dried, it's looking much more foggier on the clear parts here and also where the red parts are. So what we're going to do now is use the 2000 on it, and we are going to do another 5 minutes of scrubbing. So let me get set up and you can watch it in fast speed. So there we are. I think I'm done with all the sanding part now. At least I hope I am. I have a sore shoulder, so this didn't help much. But that doesn't matter. So let's get this one to dry, and then I think there's now another step to do with the surface activation. So I'll come back to that. So we have quite a nice strong haze on here now. It's very uniform. It's very good. It looks good all the way around. But now we have to use a clarifying compound, step 2. Now this step 2 is it has some stuff in here. Got to put on here. Got to use this cloth they supplied with it, and we got to rub it in like crazy. So again, you will be seeing me do that because I got to do that for 5 more minutes. You will be seeing me do that sped up. You'll never see me work faster, believe me. So I don't know if you'd noticed in the speed I was going there. I had to actually spray the headlight with a little bit of water again, which it said in the instructions to do. So I did, and you had to make small circular motions and just go over the headlight for 5 minutes, like I did. And now I'm supposed to wash it off again with water. So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully this worked out. I think it did. Except in the crack now. Yes, in where there's the crack, I have a bit of gunk, or whatever that clarifying compound is. So I don't know if I can get it out of there. No, probably not. It's there. It's not like I'm going to be using this tail light again. I'm just showing you how to use the product. So don't mind the crack in the middle with the big streak in it. Because just because I'm lazy didn't mean the product didn't work. Yeah, at least that's what I say. Okay, now I'm supposed to let her dry, and then I'm supposed to use the surface activator again. So here we go. I'm going to spray on this cleaning activator, and I got to let it sit for 30 seconds. And now rinse with water a few times. So wipe it off. Added water, wipe it off. This stuff is supposed to clean her up good for the last step. It's like a lot of work, though. Man, I hope this stuff works good. Give her some more water, because, you know, I got to get her nice and clean for that last step. And then I got to let her dry fully, it says. So I will. Still bugs me that crack is there, but I'm not going to worry about it. That's probably my fault for being lazy and not grabbing a real headlight to work on. Looks like a headlight-ish. Same material. So there we are. We're to step 3, the UV clear coat. Now I'm hoping this stuff works. Supposed to use this little blue towel in here to apply it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll try to get it on here. It says to use, the more you use, the better the result will be. But remember, they only supply enough for 2 headlights or tail lights. So you're supposed to put it on here. Let it soak in. There I am getting it on my hands. And we're supposed to just go like this and overlap each shot. So I am. I didn't use a ton of it because I didn't want to use it up, but I used a bit of it. And now it says allow 6 hours to dry. Well, I guess we're going to have to do that, aren't we? So, in 6 hours, I'll come back, take a look, and we'll see how good it looks. Well, look at how nice it looks. It even took away that crack. I'm kidding, of course. Actually, this is the one. It's been months since I've used it. This is this cheap kit from Amazon I used. And this thing looks fabulous still. Wow. I've had this thing sitting in the sun and feels good. That kit worked really good on my taillight. So, quite happy with it. And really worked really good. I was surprised. Very happy with this cheap $13.99 kit I used from Amazon. But soon we'll be back to see how the other kit worked, this Sylvania kit. Now, here we go, finished product time. How does it look? Don't mind the crack. Look at the other. Does it look good? Yeah, it actually does. It does look good. I am not shocked that it works so nice on this clear plastic lens. I'm sure it's not plastic. I'm sure they call this kind of plastic something different. It looks very good. I'm very happy with it. And wow, this worked almost as good as the cheaper product I got from Amazon. So there we go. The Sylvania headlight restoration kit worked out just fine. And by the way, I bought this from Walmart, which it was on sale for $15 at the time. Thanks for watching.